here, and I'm here with
Milana.
And today we're going to be drawing one of her favorite things, a unicorn.
Yeah.
You love unicorns, huh? All right, are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Today we'll be drawing a unicorn based on the unicorns from the book Where Do Unicorns Go on Vacation by Kim Ann. We're going to start right here in the middle. We're going to draw a dot, a black dot, right in the center. Then we're going to come up over here and we're going to take it around the dot and back up so it almost looks like a U.
Okay.
We're going to come over here just off center of our U and we're going to draw a curved line that just comes out and up. Let's come back up to the top of our first U and we're going to draw a sideways, really tall C. From the top of that C, we're going to curve down to make a U, but we're going to take it up nice and high.
How's that look?
Great. Then we're going to take a little line over, just straight sideways. From that line, we're going to curve up.
Okay.
Starting at the top of that curve, we're going to take a diagonal line up and over this direction. And from the top of that, it's almost like a letter A. We're going to curve it back down. This is going to be his ear. From the bottom of that, we're going to make a little sideways hump, kind of like a C. Great. Now we're going to draw a curved diagonal coming down. Now we're going to draw a backward C. Wonderful. Now from that C, we're going to draw a real C. Just a small one. Oh, good. All right. From the bottom of that C, we're going to start right in the middle of that C, and we're going to draw a curved line coming down, and then it's going to go over diagonal. Great. Now starting at the bottom of that diagonal, we're going to draw an S.
I can do that.
Great S. Good job, Milana. From the bottom of that S, we're just going to draw a very wide U.
Got it.
All right, let's bring it back up over here. We're going to line up with that dot, and we're going to draw a curved line coming down and up. From that curve, we're going to draw a diagonal line with a slight curve going this direction. Starting at the top of that diagonal, we're going to draw a line just coming sideways. And then we're going to take another curved diagonal going in and up. Great. From the top of that, we're going to just curve it up and over.
All right.
Starting from there, we're going to make a little sideways hump, kind of like a super tall C. Now let's bring it back in here. And we're going to draw a V right here. It almost touches this point right here, but not quite.
How's this?
Great. Now from there, we're going to curve up and in. And then we're going to draw a very long C. And then another one on top of that. This is making the horn. And then we're going to curve with a diagonal line right at the top. Now let's do the other side. So we're going to curve up and in. Then we're going to go ahead and curve again, taking it out and in. Another out and in, backwards C. And then let's curve up to our point of our horn. Oh, your horn looks amazing, Milana.
This is my favorite.
Now, right where these points come in, we're going to draw a little line across. And we're going to do that at each of them, so where there should be 3 little lines going down. Great. Now starting right here at this point, we're going to draw a little mountain coming up and over. And from that mountain, we're going to draw another mountain that comes up and over the ear. Great. From there, we're going to draw another mountain that just comes down towards the bottom of the ear. And we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to draw another sideways mountain. Now the next one's going to look like a backward C, just a big long C. Then from there, we're going to make one more big curve that just comes down and meets up with our line down here. All right, let's come back up to this backward C we talked about, and we're going to draw a little curved line that comes out and back down. At the bottom of it, we're going to add a U. From that U, we're going to come out and down, and we're going to curve back up, kind of like another U that's just a little wider. From there, we're going to make a C. We're going to add one more curve that comes from there, from that point, and we're just going to curve it back up. Wonderful. Let's bring it back over here. We're going to add another curve. All you're going to do is come from here. You're going to swing it out and up and just meet back in here. Great job. Now let's come back up to the ear. Now right inside this ear, we're just going to draw an upside down V. Now it's looking more like an ear. All right, let's come in and let's work on our unicorn's eye. Just above the dot, you want to leave a little space, and right above it, we're just going to draw a little curved line that goes sideways, and then off of that line, we're going to make some eyelashes. So I'm going to make my eyelashes by making little curved sideways V's. So I'm going to curve up to a point and bring it back down to meet with our line. And I'm going to do that 3 times. Curve down and up, and then from that point, curve down and back to the line. Great. Now let's come back to the bottom of our first U, and we're just going to draw a line that comes down and curves over and up this direction. Great. From there, we're going to start just past that line, and we're going to bring it down and curve back up. From there, let's make a point. We're just going to bring it straight in, and then from there, just give it a little curve and meet back up with this line up here. Great. Now we're going to come back out here, and we're going to start just below this point, and we're going to do a big, giant curve that comes over towards the side of the paper and down. All right, from there, let's draw a diagonal that just goes down. At the end of that diagonal, let's add a little curve and then bring our line back down, just like this. Let's just make a straight line going sideways. Great. Now just about even with this line over here, you want it a little shorter, almost as tall. So we're going to start at the top and just draw a line that comes straight down and meets up. From the top of that line, we're going to draw a big curve that's going to come over and up. Not too high. Now behind it, we want to draw another leg there. So we're going to draw a line from this bottom point. We want to come up almost like a V, leaving a little space. Then we're going to draw a straight line over. And we're going to add one more line. Again, just a little shorter than our last line. And it can just be a straight line right here. Great. Now let's come over here by this hair. And from this curl right here, we're just going to draw a little curved line coming backwards. Nice. Now not touching the hair, we're not quite that high, but start a little above this line, and we're just going to draw a line that comes almost straight. You can give it a slight diagonal, and it just comes on down, and it should end just about in line with those other feet that were in the back. All right, now right here, we want to leave a little space because this is a leg, so we don't want it too skinny, and we're going to draw a straight line coming down. Wonderful. Now, start just past this line right here, and we're just going to create a belly. So we're going to make a big, wide, curved line. Now we're going to create the last leg. So we're going to come up here just a little ways away from that leg on this curve, just a short diagonal. Then we'll have another diagonal that comes back and touches up with this leg. Now we're going to draw another diagonal that's a little bit longer. This is a foot, so make sure it's about as wide as your other feet. Now let's draw a diagonal up. and we're going to curve it to make a knee and bring it back up right to where this hair and the belly meet up. Now let's draw the hooves. So let's come on in and we're just going to draw a line across here, a line right across here. We're going to draw all 4 hooves, so leg 3. We're going to draw a line here and one more line on this foot. That's 4 hooves. All right, we still have the tail to do. So let's head up here, and we want to just leave a little space from the hair, and we're going to start here and make a big giant mountain that comes up and over right towards the end of the page. Good. We're going to draw a little U now that comes up. From that U, we're going to draw a line that just comes down and back in. Wonderful. Now from here, we're going to draw a nice big spread out S. Oh, you're good at those S's, Milana. Now let's come back up here, but we're just going to draw a little curved line from here that just curves over and up. Good. Now from about the middle of that line, we're going to draw another S, but it's going to be a really tall, skinny S. Our next line is going to start up a little bit above the bottom of our S and just touch it on the way down, and we're going to curve it over. From the bottom of that line, we're going to make another curve that just goes over and up. And then from there, we're going to make our last curve that just curves over and touches up. Isn't that fun? Great. Now we're just going to add some accent marks. So we're going to start right here up by the tail and just add 2 little lines, just like this. 2 little lines. On the belly, we're going to add 2 little lines. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and add some fun to the hair. So we're going to start up here by the ear, and I'm just going to draw this little squiggly line that comes down. And yours doesn't have to be exactly like mine. You can make it your own. I'm going to draw another one starting right here, and I'm just going to squiggle it down. Oh, right there. Yeah, that's great. I'm going to come over here on this line. I'm going to add another little squiggly line coming down as well. And these are just fun, so have fun with it.
Her hair is wavy.
All right, up here by the horn, I'm going to draw another little wiggly line on the other side of my horn. I'm going to draw another short little wiggly line. We don't have a lot of room there. Let's add a couple to the tail as well. I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to add another mountain with a little curve. There you go. All right, now I'm going to start even lower. I'm going to draw another mountain, and I'm going to come past all of this and just squiggle it down. Nice. Well, that unicorn is just looking amazing. That looks great. So do you know what we're going to do next?
Do we get to color now?
You got it. Next, we're going to color. So let's grab our markers and let's get started. We'll speed this part up.
All right, guys, are you ready to show them our unicorns?
Yes.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I love it. You know what? I love your rainbow hair. The rainbow hair looks really cool.
Thanks. I really like how yours is like strokes and like there's like the colors doesn't go crazy like mine.
I like the crazy colors though.
Because she ate too many Skittles.
She ate too many Skittles?
Yes.
Skittles would turn your hair rainbow. So did you have fun?
Yes.
So did I. I hope you'll come back and color with me again.
Yeah.
Will you?
Yes.
All right. Well, Milana will be back to draw again another day. But until then, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon for another How to Draw.